Welcome to Telford Council Watch News. You can also see our website at www.telfordcouncilwatch.org.uk. Telford Council Watch is campaigning on a variety of issues within Telford and Wrekin over the past 2 years. We've been vocal on many issues like homelessness, lack of housing, regeneration, quangos, Telford Town Park, road safety, MP's expenses, and over the past 2 years have covered approximately 10,000 separate topics. One of the main topics of the moment is the proposed incinerator for the Granville landfill site. Whilst we know that something has to be done about waste, we also know that something has to be done and done safely. Whilst countries like America and Canada are moving rapidly towards the latest technology of plasma, we in the UK are using technology that is the most expensive option, but also is the most health risk to residents living downwind of these installations. It is a sad fact that the outlined information at the Donington Lifelong Learning Centre talked about filtering particles known as PM10s and PM5s, but no mention of PM2s, which are known to have serious adverse health effects on residents living downwind of these installations. Issues such as increased total mortality, increased respiratory deaths, increased cancer deaths. The list goes on and is quite considerable, but the effects to people and residents living downwind is adverse. Despite this being known, the government still push ahead with their current plans, and MP David Wright has even allegedly tried to get information removed from the parliamentary website because it gave information that was not in line with how the government want things to go. Neath Port Talbot Council has issued a High Court writ against two dormant companies about technical advice over a project at Crimlin Burrows after a £32 million installation caused considerable problems to residents shortly after it opened, and it never operated anything like the technical advice said it would. In essence, it failed. They will be in Bristol Court in April 2009, so my advice to Telford and Wrekin Council is that you watch it really very carefully. I will be arranging a public meeting on this issue and will invite Dr. Dick Van Steenis and Michael Ryan to talk. They give their help, advice, experience and extensive knowledge free of charge, campaigning against these issues because it is the right thing to do. It's not only the right thing to do, but there is a responsibility for the government, for companies like CITA to use the latest technology, and they are not. So anybody who is interested can contact me, and you can contact me through my website. Another issue that is affecting people locally is the issue of social housing. 2 years ago I met with David Wright and we talked about the issue of social housing, the fact that the Wrekin Housing Trust sell off large amounts of properties and they are not being replaced accordingly. In 2006 the waiting list was at 5,000. The Choose Your Home scheme came into place. In the first year of operation, the housing waiting list went from 5,000 to 9,000. Here we are now, almost at the beginning of August, and over 11,000 people are on the housing waiting list. There's approximately 13,000 houses for social rent. It is an unfortunate fact that even though the council say the average waiting time is 12 months, the real fact is it's likely to be more like 10 years. The Choose Your Home scheme works, and it works okay. 3 bands, and able-bodied residents have the choice of choosing 3 properties a week, which means that they have the chance of applying for 150 houses per year. Unfortunately, if you're a disabled resident, you are not being treated equally. A disabled resident can apply, but they will not be considered for a house if the house has not already been adapted. The Housing Trust, a representative said at a recent meeting, stated that if they catered for disabled people, the Housing Trust would go bust. And I think it's a load of rubbish. The truth is, they're discriminating against disabled people. What I have to say to MP David Wright is, you promised to arrange a housing summit in 2006. When are you going to do it, MP David Wright?